Lisa. I'm in the UK, in the West Midlands area. Probably tell by the accent. Hopefully you can understand me as I go through this really easy make for you. I've got an M1 xTool. I've not had it long, to be fair. I'm still getting used to it myself. But I'm overwhelmed with the amount of amazing things you can make. So today I'm going to show you how to make this really easy Easter bunny sign, basically, for your kids, grandkids, friends, neighbours, even to put into gift sets. I've done a couple of little ones here. Let me just show you quickly. I've done little markers. So these little markers can go in plant pots, they can go in little gift sets, they can go out in the garden so you know where you've hidden the eggs. But they're brilliant, so you can decorate them yourself, or you can get your grandkids or the children to. But I'm going to show you now how to make these easy signs, whether it's the larger one or the small ones. Easy off how I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the materials you need, and I'm going to show you all my settings that are on the M1. So let's make. Okay then, let's show you how to make this. So on the right hand side there you can see, which would be, let's have a look, let's put that up for you, one of the smaller finished bunnies. Okay, but then I'm going to show you how to adapt that into a larger sign. So here we go. You can see everything you need to see on the screen now with regards to laser information and everything else that goes with it. So this image here I got, like I say, off Google. It was a free image. So you pop it onto your screen, and the first thing we want to do is actually edit it. So let me just show you how I go about it. Now then, I want to edit the image. I'll put my teeth in for this. Right, so you've got three little icons at the top. One's like a magic wand, second's an eraser, and then the third is a cropping tool. So we're going to use the magic one first of all. I'm going to click on the white. Now then, let me just tell you this. If you start clicking on everything, as you can see, things are deleting here. Now, when you go to put an outline on that image, its outline is also going to go in here. So, because we want everything to stay intact, what I've done there was I pressed the undo up here, and if you click it, it puts back what you've done, just in case you make a mistake. So there's a tip. With regards to this now, I'm happy with that because that's all I need. I want everything to stay intact. As you can see, we've got our lovely little devil there. So let me just zoom out a little bit for you. Now I want to put the outline around this. So already we're starting. So as you can see where I am, I'm up here, click outline. It automatically shows you as 2, and that's the orange line, which that is shown as an engraving line, which we'll change to a cut line. Now I'm going to do it to 0. I'm going to click OK, and then I'm going to move Bunny out the way, and there is my outline. Okay, now I'm going to change that in a second, but first of all, what we've got to do is put a stake to it. As you can see on the finished product here, we've got that lovely stake that's going to go into the ground. So I'm going to insert a rectangle, and then I'm just going to draw underneath here. Now you can do on shapes, for instance, you can add like a triangle to get the point on. You know, you can, to be fair, I'm gonna, for quickness, I'm going to leave it as it is. So what I want to do now is I want to actually merge that so it's one complete image. So I'm going to literally, so I'm holding down, covering all of the area, and then I'm going up to the top where it's got combine, if you can see that there, combine. Then I'm going to click unite, and that then brings that image all in one. So I've actually got the stake part there now, as you can see. Now I want to change that to a cut line. So these are my settings. This is what I'm happy to use on the products I've got. You might find you need to tweak these depending on what wood and the thickness, etc. that you've got. So, and I've pressed cut and it's gone to purple. Now I'm going to do the power at 100, and I'm going to do the speed at 5. Now I'm using 3mm, like a backing board MDF sort of thing, which cuts perfect with that. I haven't got to worry, that's just on a one pass. And just so you can see, there's nothing else that's been messed with on there, it's just those only. So I'm now going to put these all together. Now as you can see, when you look at that, it's not lined up. So what I do then is I press the align one here, and I'm going to align it to the top. So I know my little bunny rabbit is where he needs to be. And then if you want to do like horizontal, and that means that it is literally perfect. Now, I'm going to group that together because that means now whenever I move it around, it all stays, well, if I grouped it, that is. What am I like? Now, if I click on do now, it takes me back to where I was originally, where I know it's perfect. So let's try again. Going too quick. I need to slow down for you guys, huh? Right, so as you can see now, it's got ungrouped there, so I know it's all grouped together. So now when I do it, lo and behold, it's not going to do what I've done before, which is great to show you what not to do. Now, if for instance you want to add some writing, obviously on this one I've got peanut on there, but on this one, let me just show you. This one's got Happy Easter, and then this one that's with the blue bunny, that one's got please stop here for Charlie. So you can add whatever writing you want. So all you do then is, I'm just going to show you roughly now, is you go onto your text, automatically it'll come up with hello, and it automatically shows it as a score line. So don't forget, you have to change all these as you go. Now I'm just going to put stop here, oh crumbs, there we go. I'll tell you what, I think I need a mouse. That is for me, my laptop. Oh dear. Right, okay. So I've put stop in. Let me just move the words over so you can see it. Now I'm going to change it. Now, when you look here, you have got loads of different fonts that you can choose from. Play around, have a look what's good for you. Just for the sake of this video, I'm going to just put it on the first one at the top. I'm going to then change it to engrave. Now my go-to on engrave is 8080. I like the depth of it, I like the way it looks, and I like how it comes out on the wood I'm using. So again, play around with it. Now, you could put stop here bunny, Easter bunny, stop here for, whichever. This is just to show you. So we've put that on there. I know that settings are correct. Now I know I've grouped this, and I know for a fact that I haven't done the bunny on here, so I'm going to ungroup. So these are tips and tricks as we go along now. So I'm ungrouping it. I'm then going to click on the bunny, and the bunny is showing engrave, and it's showing 1 and 80. Now, again, like I said, I want to put all the detail of the bunny on, so I'm going to put this as 8080. And I just want to scroll down just to show you. I don't mess with any of the other, like bi-directional or any lines per centimetre, anything like that. I just literally do the power and the speed, and obviously the pass, which is a 1 pass for me. So I've now put that as 8080. Now, for me, if I put that on there, let's group that up. So group it so it don't move. I'm going to put that on there. Now, oh, it's gone behind. Now, this is a good one for you guys. So you can actually arrange it to go front or back. So don't forget, as you're putting things together, you can move things around. It is, although it's basic, it's really good program, you know, so I'm glad that these things are happening as we're going, so you can just see the different ways that you can actually move these about. So again, you can move your little dot there, you can move it around, do it fancy, you can do it however. Now, that is there. Right, so what I want to show you now is how we do the larger sign. Let me just bring it into view for you now, folks. So this is the Easter bunny with Happy Easter on, and then it's got a sign on. So I just want to quickly show you how to do that. So I'm just going to ungroup this just for the sake of this now. Let me click off there. Okay, so I'm just going to delete that off. So again, we start with bunny. So we have bunny, plain and simple. Now bunny's already got his engraving to 8080 because I've already put it onto that. So I'm going to leave him there. Now I want to be able to do a box. So I'm going to do a rectangle. It might help if this is the only thing when you have an old computer, it don't like to play ball. So I've got a rectangle, and then I want to do the stake. So again, it's all very easy, very easy. Right, so now then you can centre this. You can let's have a look. Pop it in the middle. So I know that's all in the middle now. Now I can actually combine it, because I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you now. So we're on combine and we're on unite. So that's now taken out that line that was there. So that would have been a cut line. So I'm now going to change it to cut, which goes purple, and my go-to is 105. And then basically you add your words in there and away you go. Now, you can do them two separately. Now bear in mind you've got to be able to cut out bunny. So always make sure you put your line in. Now it's up to you. Some people like that little extra line around. I like it to cut close. Let me just show you. As you can see, there's no outer on mine. However, if you like that little bit of a rim, you leave it at 2. Again, I'm just going to put it onto 0 just to show you guys. So that's that, and then I'm just going to go close to it. I can see it's highlighted that. I'll change it to a cut line. Again, 105. And then I'll group that together. So once you've got your text message on there, whatever message, if you want a message on the Easter egg, for instance, the egg part, you're going to put Happy Easter on there. The message that you want on the sign, once that's cut out, you're then literally going to stick it on like let me show you on the original just so you can see. I'm going to bring it into view now. So there's Bunny, there's the sign. I've added a heart which I've just cut out, and obviously I've added a bow at the top. But when I turn it over, there's Bunny, and there's that. Now this is just for the front of the house or in a plant pot outside the front of the house. So it's nothing major. Just need to put a nice spray over like a clear acrylic, and that's it. So that is literally your bunny. And then all you've got to do, let me just take these off the screen just for the product of this. Let me take that off. If I put this little fella on here now, just so you can see the full progress. You press process itself, and it'll tell you your time down here, estimated. It's never bang on. Sometimes it's less. 9 minutes. Framing is really important. Now, it's going to say, let me just go off here, because I want to show you something. Let me just quickly put in, when you put whatever product you're using, make sure that red light's on it so you can capture. As you can see, it's on there. Now, auto measure, because I'm on user undefined material, it's not saying what I'm using. You can do the drop down and pick whatever you like. It's showing us at 3.4. Now I can continue through with the process. So it's telling me what I'm doing. Framing, it's telling me the amount of time it's going to take. Framing, because if there is anything wrong, pressing your button. So you can hear the machine doing its thing now, and I'm watching it. It's showing exactly where the laser light's going to hit. It's giving me an idea, an indication of where it's going to be doing that engraving and where it's going to be cutting out. Frame complete, and then basically it's press start. And then once you've done that, this is what you've got, and you can paint it to however you want. So you can do watercolours, acrylics, whatever it is. Now I've added a little bow on these, same as the larger one. It's a case of then putting it with a sealer or a varnish, whatever. It depends on what product you're actually going to be using there, but it's such a cute, really quick, easy project to do. So I hope you have fun making it. And yeah, let's have a look at the pictures and let's see what you've created. I hope this gives you a little indication of how the M1 works and how easy it is to actually put a very quick project together for you. So have fun, and hopefully we'll do it again soon.